Hello everybody, this is once again Radis P Radis, and I'm back. We're here with some more StarCraft 2 action. Today I got something very special for you guys. Damn it, I've got to stop saying see, I'm reading your comments. There was a comment on one of the last videos that I did that I say too much, so I'm going to try and stop doing that. Hopefully, we'll see. From now, we'll try that out. So, guys, I am reading your comments. I do want to know what you do and don't want to see more or less of. And there I go again. Please let me know. Like I said, I do want to know what you guys want more of, so I can give you what you want. Hopefully, that's going to be the idea of this. So please write down in the comments below, what do you want to see, what don't you want to see. Anyway, back to what I was going to say before, and that is I have a really special game for you guys today. It's from the ASUS ROG Republic of Games Choice of Champions tournament. Now, this was held at the start of this month in October 2012, so very recent games. I don't think I've actually seen these on anybody's channels on YouTube, so hopefully I'm the first one to start casting these. Let's go and have a quick introduction of the players, and then I'll go into how this tournament is actually run, because I find it quite interesting to see how they figure out how to do these tournaments. So now, guys, take a look at this. I finally found it. Ready? I'm going to introduce the players in a really cool way, in a way that I finally found. Ready? Ready? Here we go. Ready? Are you waiting? You're waiting for it? Alright, let's go. There we go. That's it. I finally found out how to do the little bar-y thingy across the top. I know. I feel like it's an accomplishment. You guys are probably like, Radis, whatever. We knew how to do that like 2 years ago before it was cool. But yeah, so I finally figured out how to do that. Anyway, back to our players. So up in the top right hand corner we have our blue Terran, Licifron, and down in the bottom left we have our red Protoss, which is going to be NightEnd. Now, going back to the ASUS ROG tournament, which is the game that we're watching right at the moment, this is the very first game that was played in this tournament. So essentially, this ASUS ROG, it's an invitation-only tournament. Now, what does that mean? Well, ASUS give you a call and say, hey, you want to be in our tournament? No? Fine, bugger off then. But if you do say yes, then you go into a a pool of 8 players, I believe it is. I'm just going to go double check that. Yes, it is in fact 8 players, and these 8 players are split up into 2 groups. So Group A and Group B. I just want to point out as well that this is quite interesting, going for a command center first to try and wall off there. That's something that I don't think I've ever seen that before. Even when I was playing, I don't think I've actually ever seen that. So that's quite interesting to me. Excuse me, burping. I just had a slice of pizza. I was hungry when I got home. And an early stalker out here for NightEnd, trying to get rid of that scouting SCV, but the SCV, I feel like, has already seen absolutely everything, and it looks like he has. So that's all well and good for the SCV. Licifron got his money's worth out of that one, let's be honest. Anyway, back to how this tournament is run. Like I said, if you're one of the 8 lucky players that get invited, you're split up into 2 groups, Group A and Group B. So there's 4 people in each group. And we're actually watching Group A at the moment. Like I said, this one is Licifron v NightEnd. The other 2 players that are in this group are Thorzane, which is another Terran, and Rhett, which is a Zerg player. Now, Group B of the ASUS ROG, there I go, I'm saying R again. Stop it, Radis, stop it. So, Group B consists of TLO, Kaz, Elfie, and Mana. So basically our Yeah, okay, I really need to stop casting after work, but I feel like that's the best time for me to do it. It's not very good. Now, let's stop saying Like I was saying, the split of the races in this ROG tournament is actually quite interesting. There's 3 Terran players, 3 Protoss players, and 2 Zerg. Now, if you do your math right, that's 8 players. So there we go. That's right. Radis can do math quite nicely, especially after work, which is surprising because I can't seem to cast after work. But anyway, let's keep on moving along. So the way that they run this tournament, everybody in each group plays each other. So everybody has 3 games. Now, the best of the... Basically what happens, you win the best of 3 against a player, and you get a point. Now, if you get 3, the way it works, I'll actually see if I can read this out to you. Where's it gone? I'm just quickly looking over. Okay, so they split it up into 2 stages. Now, the group stage is the stage I'm talking about now, and which is one of the games that we're watching right now. This is as a part of the group stage. And actually an early robotics here for NightEnd as well. I feel like this is a little bit early. And he's got the Zealot charge on the way too, so that's quite interesting. Standard upgrades coming over here for Licifron. Getting back to what I was saying, group stages, 2 groups of 4 players each, a round robin format, top 3 players in each group advance. Now, I want to point out the top player in each group gets a bye in the, where are we? The quarterfinals. So the top player in each group skips the quarterfinals and gets put straight into the semifinals. Now, this is, so what have we got here for NightEnd? I am trying to keep my eye on the screen here. I'm reading off my phone, trying to read to you guys what's actually going on in this tournament, and trying to keep my eye on the screen, which is not quite happening so well. Licifron, actually, he's got quite a big ball coming over here, so this is going to be interesting to see how NightEnd deals with this, considering he's only got 3 sentries, a handful of zealots, and an immortal. Beg your pardon. Licifron actually coming in from the totally opposite side to what NightEnd would normally expect. That's okay. It looks like Licifron is going to do a drop inside of the main base, but the army from NightEnd is coming over, and NightEnd's actually got some high template here, so he may end up dropping some storms. Does he have storm done? No, not quite yet. It's almost done. Those medevacs need to get out of there before those tickle cannons can start chipping away at their health. But the observer here for NightEnd, seeing everything that's going on, NightEnd knows where these drops are coming from. A 2-prong attack coming down here from Licifron. This is going to force the transfer of probes from the natural. The natural does go down. This attack up on the top continuing to be annoying. The storms are now done. The storms are almost cleaning up this whole army here. However, the army on the ramp seem to get taken out by that storm. The probes transfer back down to the natural, and where's the army for Licifron? There it is. So this is all that's left from the army from Licifron. I want to take a quick look at the resources lost tab. Which one is it? No, that's not the one. See, I'm finding out all these cool short keys. Where is it? Units killed. There we go. Wait, what was that one? Units kill, control R. Licifron going for another attack here, trying to pick off that Expo. But the Archon here is saying, hey, get the hell away from my base. But the Archon does get taken down. Units killed is looking about even. However, workers killed, highly favouring Licifron here. Another Zealot going to get taken out on the low ground over here, but that's okay. Looking like this is going to be a pretty interesting game, as I was hoping it would be, as this is an invitational only tournament. NightEnd hopefully having a look, getting the storms down on those medevacs. That's going to be huge. One of these medevacs is almost totally out of health, only 2 HP left. Another medevac over here has only got 40 HP, so that's going to get taken out pretty quickly by these Archons, or even another storm. Am I good to start talking about this competition again? And we've got one lone marauder over here. He's going to get taken out really quickly. Not going to last very long over there. And another drop coming over here. Looks like Licifron was just waiting for NightEnd's army to be out of position, but the storm does go down. He needs to get another storm off on this medevac so that he can take it out. It's only got 4 HP left, but the army does get cleaned out. There are 2 marauders in a marine in this medevac, but that isn't really going to do much for Licifron. Now can I... Well, although he does have huge reinforcements over here, I almost feel like if he had have kept this streaming down, he could have gotten the GG out of NightEnd. Let's just have a quick look at the army supply here. 58 to 77 in Licifron's favour. But I feel like NightEnd's actually being more cost effective with his army. If we go and have a look at the resources lost tab, okay, maybe not. Maybe I was wrong. I'm going to not make any more predictions. So, because I can't make any more predictions, let's go back to how this tournament is run. Like I said, 4 players in each group. Top player in each group gets a bye all the way through to the semi-finals. The other 2 players in each group go off against each other in the quarterfinals. The winner of each quarterfinals match goes off to play in the semi-finals. There's 2 semi-finals, and then the winner of the semi-finals goes into the finals. So all up, I figured it out yesterday, we've actually got about 37 possible games. So if you guys want to see them all, I'm more than happy to cast them, especially if they're going to be like this. This is actually looking pretty decent out of both players. Licifron now feeling confident enough to take a 3rd and go and put down his 4th command center. NightEnd only just feeling confident enough to go out and get his 3rd. But that's probably about normal timing for Protoss, I feel like this is normal for Protoss. But we've got the scan going down here. Another storm going down on these couple of marauders. And 1 marine in there as well. And those zealots are going to take that out pretty quickly. And there's a ghost on the field. I must have missed that. And another 2 ghosts in production. So that's going to be pretty epic, unless... where's that observer gone? Is that observer around here? I can never spot those damn observers. But more storms going down on this army, but the medevacs are here to heal that straight back up. These zealots are just charging to their deaths. These immortals will get taken out pretty quickly. Not very immortally, are they? Although 8 kills on this, 9, 10 kills on this immortal rank instructor before it gets taken out. 3rd base going to get taken down pretty quickly, having to transfer these probes back. Pylon's just going to get cleaned up over here. That's not too big. Looks like Licifron is trying to get an idea of what's going on in NightEnd's base. The storms go down on these units over here, but the medevacs quickly come back through to clean that up and heal that up. Although more storms, but the medevacs are still here. NightEnd really needs to take out these medevacs for those storms to be effective. The natural goes down again with a single cannon in the back. I don't think that's going to be enough to help him. That's just going to be a nuisance for Licifron, I feel like. These zealots need to stop trying to charge to their deaths. But the Colossus is now out. 2 Colossus are now out. That's going to help even things up for NightEnd. Although this has been quite hectic out of Licifron. He's kept the pressure on. Like I said, I feel like he could have forced the GG out of NightEnd a bit sooner if he had have had those reinforcements streaming down. This observer gonna see what's going on here, going, oi, buddy, what you doing outside my base? And no, I can't do an Italian gangster, so I'm not even gonna try anymore. Now, what's going on in the rest of the map? We got so many more ghosts coming down. What's this? We've got ships, weapons level 2 coming out of Licifron. Why is he doing that? That's because he's got four Vikings on the way. I feel like that's to try and deal with the Colossus. And there's the GG. Well played. I think that observer finally made its way up into the main base somewhere, or realized that Licifron is on 4 bases somewhere. But that's fine. That's fine. That was still a pretty good game by both players, I feel like. NightEnd making a few mistakes over here. just by splitting his army up, or sorry, not splitting his army up and letting Licifron really abuse this this medevac drop onto the high ground, just loading up and dropping off. I feel like that's what actually won Licifron the game, is NightEnd's inability in this game anyway to actually split his army up effectively and deal with those multi-prong attacks from Licifron, which is probably what, if I was to be bold, is probably what Terran are best at, is doing those multi-prong drops in all-yo bases and just absolutely denying that army production and that resource collection. But anyway, that is game number 1 between Licifron and NightEnd. Like I said, this is a best of 3 as a part of the ASUS ROG tournament that was held only 2 weeks ago. So let me know if you want to see more of these. I will finish casting this best of 3, so please let me know. And actually, one other thing that I want to say, sorry for uploading the last game in the last best of 3 in 2 parts. It was just too much for my poor internet to handle. I had to upload it in 2 different chunks so that I could do it overnight while I take my computer to work and actually do some work of a morning. So once again, sorry about that. If these games do get too long, I may have to end up splitting them up, but let's hope it doesn't come to that. Anyway guys, check out the next game. I'm going to go cast that right now because this game was so awesome, and I will see you all next time.